Welcome back to The Indomitable with Dom, the podcast for people who refuse to stay stuck. If you're tired of living for other people's applause, if you're ready to live from truth instead of image, you're in the right place. Because today we're not just talking about growth, we're talking about the lie that keeps you from growing. You ever told a lie just to feel love? Made up a story just to be accepted? Pretended you were more than you were just so people could see you? Yeah, I have too. Not once, not twice, for years. And the scary part, I got so good at it, I didn't even know I was doing it anymore. Before I was with the company I was with, I had 32 jobs. 32 times I had to put on a mask. Sometimes the mask looked like success. Sometimes it looks like being quiet, antisocial, invisible. But either way, it wasn't me because I didn't know who me was. I remember one time I told a coworker that I drove city bus with that I owned a landscaping company and I sold it. Full crew, profitable business, total lie. Why? Because for 1 second he looked at me like I mattered. And I didn't want that moment to go away. Another time I told an old friend that I was selling a $100 million company. And I said it so confidently that she believed me. And in that moment, I felt validated, seen, admired. But the truth was, I was spiraling. I didn't feel loved. I didn't feel safe. So I built a version of me that might be. That version, he was admired, but he was empty. And the truth is, no matter how much praise I got, I still felt unworthy. Because the lie might make you feel liked, but it will never make you feel whole. John 8:32 says, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." But most of us aren't running from the truth. We're running from rejection. We lie because we think the truth will leave us alone. But here's the twist. The lie isolates you much more than the truth ever could. The lie gives you fans, but the truth gives you freedom. And you can't be both admired and authentic if who they admire isn't really you. Here's the deeper truth. The lie is always tied to a false identity. You're not just lying to protect yourself. You're lying because somewhere deep down, you believe the truth isn't enough. And until you let God tell you who you really are, you'll keep creating masks just to feel safe. So here's the question. Where are you lying just to feel liked? Where are you hiding the truth just because you're scared they won't love you or the real you? That mask might protect you from rejection, but it's also protecting you from connection. And if you don't drop it, you'll spend your whole life being loved for someone you're not. This is how it shows up in real life. Before I perform for validation, every number I hit, every win, it mattered for them. Now, I work from identity. I set my own bar. I stopped letting fear of failure set the pace. At home, I used my doubts from my wife, pretended I had it all together, but that left her feeling disconnected from the real me. Now, I share my process. I let her into what I'm wrestling with. And because I tell the truth, she trusts me more, not less. And personally, the moment that broke me, I slapped a slice of pizza out my wife's hand. And that moment stopped me cold. I realized I can't live like this anymore. I couldn't keep lying to people I love, pretending that it was okay when I was drowning inside. So here are 3 small but powerful shifts that helped me change everything. Number 1, I stopped lying just to be liked. When I told the truth, I didn't lose people. I lost pressure, and what stayed was real. Number 2, I let my past self reset. The man who made up stories, I honor him, but he doesn't get the lead anymore. And number 3, I let the truth set my pace. Every win now flows from my identity, not image. I move slower, but I move freer. So what I do when the lie wants to come up again, I pause. I ask, am I saying this to be seen or because it's true? And if I feel the old urge to creep up, I ground myself in what God already said about me. I'm not the image. I'm not the mask. I'm not the old story. I say it out loud, and that's not who I am anymore. And if I forget, I ask the Holy Spirit to remind me. I open the Word, not to study, but to remember. Because sometimes freedom isn't about learning something new. It's about repeating what's already been spoken over you. I'm free because the truth set me free. You're not crazy for wanting to be loved, but don't sell your soul to get it. The lie may keep the room clapping, but only the truth will let you rest. You don't need a better image. You need a deeper identity. And identity doesn't come from hustle. It comes from heaven. Jesus didn't lie so you could build a better mask. He died to give you a new name. Let me say that again. Jesus didn't die so you could give you a better mask. He died to give you a new name. So if this hit home, good. That means the mask is cracking. Follow the podcast. Share it with someone who's tired of pretending. And if you want to go deeper, I've got a free guide on the way for you. 7 steps to overcome your mind. It'll be in the show notes, and I want you to grab your copy. Until next time, keep growing, keep fighting, and stay indomitable.